छोटे रेंज में कामकाज कर रहा है, इसलिए यहाँ हम एक बहुत बड़ी मूव एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर रहे हैं. Of course, tomorrow is a holiday, तो ट्रंकेटेड वीक है, थोड़े मोमेंटम ऐसे भी कम है, हम देख रहे हैं इंडेक्स में भी और कुछ स्टॉक्स में भी, बट we'll watch out, we'll see what opportunities we can see. Okay, positionally, if we talk about next week's level, because we have completed our April series expiry and there has been good rollovers which has happened as well. So we can look at 24,650, 24,800 as the next level for Nifty with a positional support of 24,050 zones. तो ये रहेगा निफ्टी पे हमारा आउटलुक. देयर हैज बीन अ लॉट ऑफ शॉर्ट्स व्हिच हैव कवर्ड इन द सिस्टम एंड यहाँ पे लॉन्ग एडिशन भी होते हुए दिख रहा है. ऑफ कोर्स द ड्राइवर्स हैव बीन द हेवी वेट्स, primarily the banking counters as well, right? तो हम देखते हैं बैंक निफ्टी में क्या हो रहा है. I'll quickly share the strikes as well of the Nifty, but of course we'll wait and watch here. काफी conditional trade बनते हुए दिख रहा है because of the very narrow movement. Okay, let's talk about Bank Nifty. Of course, this has been the star performer from the last two series, and we've seen that यहाँ पे भी heavy weight banking stocks जो है वो drive करते हुए दिखे हैं. If we look at the month on month also, we've seen that stock has come out of its consolidative band and trading in a fresh new lifetime high territory. Absolute strength can be seen in this period. Now, levels per se, we can look at 55,000 as an immediate psychological make or break zone here. 55,000 के ऊपर अगर ये होल्ड करते हुए दिखता है तो हम फिर अगेन लाइफ टाइम हाई लेवल्स को रीटेस्ट करते हुए दिख सकते हैं, which is near about 56,100 levels. And on the downside, support can be seen at 54,750 levels. These are positionally levels which can be played out for the next 2 weeks. But immediately, if we look at it, यहाँ पे थोड़ा resistance है 55,500 पे, which needs a little bit of unwinding and which will then again drive the index further. But overall, buy and decline to continue over here as well. There's some sort of softness, some rub off from the higher levels. Profit taking is very normal at such kind of a scenario. हम अगर इसका monthly structure भी देखें, so we've seen that the index has moved by more than 7,000 points in the last 1 month, which has been quite remarkable. So overall strength जो है वो continue होगा. We've seen that after a lot of underperformance, Bank Nifty has actually performed in the last 2 months. So काफी catch up rally जो है वो अब देखने को मिल रहा है यहाँ पे. Of course, Nifty has been consolidating, but Bank Nifty has been driving and taking the first foot front. So overall momentum is on the positive side. Let's come back to Nifty. Let's see what's happening here. Index has been there itself in the band of 24,300 to 24,330 to 24,340 levels. इसी band में ही है index. From the last 10 minutes that we've been discussing, that there hasn't been any kind of shift in this small trading band. So option premiums have also become very sticky. We've seen that out of the money premiums बचे ही नहीं है, time decay बिल्कुल हो चुका है, with IV sinking down as well. But the near at the money premiums have also become very shallow, so very difficult to trade in such kind of an expiry. Now the only option left for us is to pray that for the next expiry we get good momentum in action. But of course, talking about this one, if you just open the option premium chart, I'll just quickly share my screen of the option premium as well. Here you go. So right now, Nifty is trading near 24,300 to 24,350 levels. So आप ये देख सकते हो कि near about at the money is trading at such low premiums. उसके पहले भी हम देख रहे हैं कि premiums में काफी disparity है. All the out of the money call options have decayed and are almost at zero. The put itself at the money put is trading at such low premiums, and all the other out of the money have again become almost zero. So overall premiums में काफी disparity हो चुका है. At the money is not trading at any significant premium, and in the money of course has the premium because of the intrinsic value, but out of the money में बिल्कुल premiums नहीं बचे हैं, and the expiry has been a very lackluster one, in fact turning out to be a very slow one itself. So ऐसा हो सकता है कि next 45 minutes काटना आपके लिए difficult हो जाए market में, because the momentum is absolutely lacking. So let me come back to the screen for Nifty chart. Now at such premiums, you can imagine that it's difficult to even give any strategy, because there hasn't been any premiums left apart from the IVs, of course, and we don't want to trade in the IVs in the last 1 hour, which will not really turn out to be quite favorable. We can see that premiums have kind of melted at the money, out of the money में. तो यहाँ पे जो हम strategy भी apply कर सकते हैं वो भी काफी हमारा expensive बैठेगा. So no point in doing a strategy as well at this hour. And actually जहाँ movement है ही नहीं market में, we can imagine that strategy will also not kind of perform that well. Now we are seeing some sort of momentum in Nifty, but I'm tracking 24,350 call option, which was trading at 4 rupees, and it is now trading at 7 rupees. If we go little in the money, 24,300 is what we can track, which is trading near 50 rupees. So sort of sticky premiums, even though Nifty is kind of struggling to hold above 24,350 levels. But then again, there has been quite lackluster movement. Now, if we talk about some of the heavyweight stocks जो अच्छा perform कर रहे हैं, of course, before I move ahead, it just struck me that today is Akshaya Tritiya, and of course, it's a very auspicious day. I know a lot of people buy gold on this day, but if you are in the equity market, then there is one stock which is perfectly related to it, which is Titan. And from the last 4 weeks, this stock has done very well, exceptionally good in terms of volumes and price. And Titan में हमने देखा है कि year on year basis काफी growth हुआ है gold jewelry के demand पे भी. Recently 65% increase हुआ था demand gold coin के लिए, which has actually been very favorable for this gold jewelry and watch company. हम देख सकते हैं कि of course this has a lot of impact from the rising gold prices, which is shining like anything. But the people who are still trembling to buy gold at a lifetime high levels, this is one stock which is a good alternative for a long-term investment perspective as well. Year on year basis में ये stock ने wealth create ही किया है, and this has been a good investment pick as well. So this is one stock which is looking quite positive. Immediate basis पे भी अच्छा momentum है. And for a positional point of view, also one can look at this stock. Immediately, we can expect 3,500 levels for Titan, and this will be the next immediate, level. Of course, there has been quite a lot of volatility here also, so stop losses maintain करना है. 3330 would be an important level as a support to watch out for. Let's come back to Nifty. What is it doing? 24,350 के ऊपर फिलहाल trade कर रहा है. But if I look at 24,300 call option, which we started discussing at 50, is right now at 55. So not much of a movement here. ये 3 to 5 rupees के जो swing है option that is not something that we want to capture, because risk reward, these are not favorable at all at these levels. So that is the reason why we are avoiding for such small swings. आप देख सकते हो पिछले 20 minutes में 5 points का swing is not expected out of it. Yes, Urmila is writing. It's better to watch and not trade in such kind of an expiry. Absolutely.
So शिवांगी, since आपने काफी डेप्थ में मार्केट के अराउंड बात कर दिया, the indices and everything, and market is trading very flattish, momentum is missing, right? So कोई stock specific हम लोग action काफी सारे हैं actually, and considering that हम लोग कोई BTS देख सकते हैं as of now.
So of course Titan is the flavor of the day, of course, with the festivity, but there is one stock which is looking quite positive, which is Devyani. Now of course with the IPL season also, this stock has kind of picked up well, seasonality wise as well. तो यहाँ पे ये स्टॉक है, लगातार पिछले 4 हफ्तों से भी काफी अच्छा किया है, एंड राइट नाउ आफ्टर द कंसोलिडेशन एट द decent levels, we've seen that stock again is regaining strength. तो यहाँ पे आप देवयानी को देख सकते हो as a pick with a target of around 192 and a stop loss of 173 levels.
Great. So I would repeat once again, Shivangi ma'am, the BTST for today. So by Devyani, I guess it's trading near 179 or 180, I guess so, right? So with a stop loss of 173, the target we are expecting is 192. So guys, I've posted it in the chat box. So since we are not able to find the trade and we are also tracking it parallelly, guys, we'll take your queries as well, right? So Shivangi ma'am, can we take couple of queries? Meanwhile, हमें कुछ trade नजर आ रहा है?
Yes, surely, Avinash. We are meanwhile also tracking Nifty, but we can, I think, take a few stocks right now. We have a couple of minutes left, so I think we can squeeze in little question.
Definitely. Shivangi ma'am, जैसे कि अक्षय तृतीया अभी, right? We are on it, and is it the right time to buy Kalyan Jewelers? A question from Sayandeep ji.
So of course, Akshaya Tritiya is denoted as something very auspicious to begin something, चाहे वो investment हो, चाहे वो कोई important work हो. So of course, you should definitely start your investment and savings journey if not done already. तो ये तो एक message सबके लिए रहेगा कि you should definitely start your investment journey, and there is no better day to do it than today. Of course, if we look at Kalyan Jewelers, this stock has kind of consolidated, not really gained a lot of momentum in the last 3 months, और यहाँ पे ये काफी slow and steady रहा है. So I believe अगर आपको इस space में जाना है, so Titan will be a better and safer stock to be in as compared to the other stocks in the same sector. So that is one that you can look out for. लेवल्स हमने ऑलरेडी डिस्कस कर लिए हैं, काफी अच्छे लेवल्स पे भी अभी रिस्क रिवॉर्ड बैठ रहा है.
So Rajat ji bought a Maruti at 8,600.
Okay, Maruti. If we look at Maruti, the stock has kind of jumped by 3.5% today, and overall auto stocks have been quite a lot in lackluster move. तो यहाँ पे एक सेक्टर का तो कुछ टेलविंड नहीं दिख रहा है, बट मारुति हैज बीन पोजिशनली अ गुड स्टॉक, and year on year basis it has done well in the last 6 to 7 years. So overall long term pick के लिए लिया हुआ है तो कोई दिक्कत वाली बात नहीं है. अगर ट्रेडिंग के लिए लिया हुआ है तो I would suggest to trail your stop losses ahead, because the momentum has just started, and you obviously want to capture the momentum and not miss out on it.
So before I move ahead with the next query, Shivangam, before we started the session, like when we started the session, the Nifty was almost flat, and अभी Nifty को अगर हम देखें, it made a high of 40 points. I mean, the flattest to positive अगर हम बात करें. So फिलहाल कोई बन रहा है setup since we are nearly end of the session. It's already 2:55.
So I've been tracking 24,300 call, and the momentum here has been quite slow as compared to the movement in Nifty. 10 points का एक movement आया जरूर है, but it is very difficult to capture 10 points exactly from the low and the high. I hope you all can understand the kind of risk reward involved in it. तो हम यहाँ पे conviction trades के साथ ही जाना चाहते हैं. We don't want to trade where the index has been absolutely very consolidative. And trending में हम of course आपको conviction के साथ बताते हैं कि you can trade with the kind of stop losses and expected targets. But today has been one such day where the premiums have been quite slack, and there has been absolutely premiums have melted out of the money also. So for this reason, we are kind of playing and playing safe today. But of course, Nifty has picked up good momentum. Right now, it's 24,360 levels, and we can see good momentum. Now, the good part is that it is closing with marginal gains, but of course, this indicates that positiveness will continue here. And of course, geopolitical tensions रहेंगे जब तक India VIX भी cool off नहीं होता है. But we've seen that overall markets have been quite good, and texture looks positive. So for that reason, we can wait and watch and buy on decline for positional point of view.
Great. So since guys we are not able to capture the trade क्योंकि market में थोड़ा momentum missing है, right? We'll quickly take one or two more queries. Um, आदित्य जी डेफिनेटली हमने उसी पे बात की है कि थोड़ा सा मोमेंटम आया था बट रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड फेवरेबल नहीं है जैसे कि मैम ने हमें ऑलरेडी बता दिया है. BPCL bought at 320 to 1500 quantity for intraday. Please advise. Now it's trading at 310.
So BPCL has been doing well from the last 9-10 weeks. Gradually यहाँ पे हमने देखा है कि एक अच्छा up move हुआ है, recovery of the last few months losses. So I would recommend if it's a positional trade, you can continue being here. Of course, trail your stop losses, and 305 would be important to watch out with an upside target of around about 320 level.
Angel won 2400 call at 95. Bought yesterday. Hold or sell?
Of course, disclaimer disclosures applied. This entire space stocks have been doing well, but there has been some profit taking in stocks like BSE, MCX, and CDSL and related stocks. So some of them might take a little bit of time, but overall, important is that there is good support based buying. So of course, one can keep diversifying and keep this as a part of your portfolio and for the long term.
Great, Shivangi. Since there are a lot of queries out here, and it will be very tough for us to cover all of them in this short period of session time we do have with ourselves. But yes, guys, you can definitely post your queries out on Stockholm. We will be more than happy to answer it out there. So, Shivangi, before we end the session, would you like to just sum up the session? Talk a little about around the market and the index on Nifty.
Yes, of course, we've already mentioned the positional levels for Nifty as well. Market texture is quite positive, not a very trending day, but overall markets have been quite positive, and the closing is happening on the higher band, which is quite positive, and it indicates that strength of the bulls is to continue here, even in this truncated week. And of course, what better day to start your investment? So if you've not done it already, today is a very auspicious day to start your investment journey and your path to financial freedom. Overall texture of the market is on buy on decline, and the levels whatever mentioned intraday या short term trade के लिए आप अगर देख रहे हो तो वो भी levels हमने mention किया है. But if you're looking positionally also, May series, we are looking at it quite positively because of the rollovers that have happened from the April month. So heavyweights पे ज़्यादा focus रहेगा. Some of the pockets of sectors will also tend to outperform. Banking, of course, is one of them, and the other stocks also churning में ध्यान रखना.
Great, Shivangi ma'am. So the today's session was not in our favor. हमें कोई trade नहीं मिल पाया. But yes, guys, thank you guys for joining. Considering कि market में थोड़ा सा movement missing था, and saving your capital is also the most important thing you can do. So yes, that's it, guys, from our end. Thank you so much, Shivangi ma'am. Just to sharing the insights about the market and also to share a BTST to us. So yes, guys, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much, Shivangi ma'am.